Sitting city basamade alitaria te fellow di base iling sitari mata sonake. I'm quitting, guys. Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. And I'm gonna get to my fella kasfila puteho itse re kene mo moyeng wa dikoloi o itse ke moyo halalelang o tsene mo rena o re thuse o re tshware lo retele pele hantse re tsamaya ka dikoloi tse hantse re di review la ntlhalohanya amen. This week I am in the Toyota Highland. I'm in the Toyota HiLux Legend RS, and I'm here to tell you more about it, so stay tuned. So the Legend RS is, well, the Legend RS, so this is probably the top spec of the Toyota HiLux range. And now you guys are probably thinking RS means something like sporty, 600 kilowatts, driving dynamics, torque converter. Nothing, bud. Nothing, maseve. The Legend RS, the RS stands for roller shutter. That's it, that rolling thing that is on top of the load bay. So I was just like, oh, why? Legend roller shutter. Boring. But yeah, as you guys know, we're gonna do the outside and the inside, and then I'll do a full verdict. So the Toyota HiLux, this one, is powered by a 2.8 liter, hence the 2.8 GD6 nameplate, 2.8 liter engine that produces 150 kilowatts and 500 Newton meters of torque. And we all know that bikes need a lot of torque to keep them moving, to keep them going, keep them flowing like the water in the river, So it needs a lot of torque. And I think the HiLux absolutely uses that torque to its fullest. I mean, even on tar, I didn't have time to take it off-road, but I think we've all heard very good things about Toyota's off-road capabilities. These cars are very robust. These cars outlive you. Like, I'm sure there are HiLuxes that are sitting on 1 million kilometers because, wow, they last longer than almost all my relationships. Well, I think almost any car manufactured lasts longer than any of my relationships. What a self-track. Anyway, yo, damn. Anyway, yeah, sorry. But yeah, they outlive you. Like, they last very, very long. They're very, very robust product. So in city driving, I've really been enjoying it. I really think that it's fun. It's nice to drive. It's very comfortable. It feels more refined. I mean, when I think of a HiLux, I always think that it has a stiff suspension, right? But I won't lie, the most comfortable bike I've ever driven is the Ford Ranger. Ford Ranger is the most comfortable thing you can find under the sun. This probably is in between Ford Ranger and D-Max. D-Max was quite uncomfortable. D-Max is very firm. Isuzu D-Max is very firm. This is nice on a daily commute. You can go to work with it. You can do the school run in it. It's big. And I think this Legend RS isn't necessarily a workhorse. It's more of a like a lifestyle bike, So this is the bike you probably buy when you have very little load, like how amazing the furu, or how baby I'm on site, almost serious, like you just want a bike for the sake of having a bike, or an aesthetically pleasing bike. And I think this is it. Can you guys look at the exterior, the black cladding that's going on all over, that roller shutter and the roof bars, the loading bay bars also. It's just so appealing. Like HiLux for HiLux. I know the Ranger looks stunning. HiLux blue, this color. Kore banze the best go Toyota, but when my sister clover blue and we at this blind. And I mean, so I really love a lot about it. There's LEDs, daytime running lights, all the niceties, amazing ground clearance. So I know if I put it to its paces, it's not gonna disappoint. So in terms of driving, and it's nice. I did feel a bit of not body roll, but when you go over humps, just does its own thing. Felt a bit of it, but I won't lie. This one feels very worked. It feels like they worked it very well. It feels refined. It feels softer. It feels more comfortable and more enjoyable to drive. It isn't that brute workhorse anymore. It's more of a, I can double up as both, right? So yeah, it does pull gears though. So when you coasting or when you're just driving on the highway, it does pull the gears, and then it randomly just jerks and hits you that the gears are changing like ah. So yeah, those are the few things. So in terms of driving dynamics, I'm okay with it. So the interior of the HiLux, personally for me, if you are competing with something that is coming up high in the ranks, like the Ford Ranger, I think this interior needs to be better. But in the same breath, I think the Toyota customer, the customer who buys a HiLux, buys it for its simplicity. It's old school, modern. It's a simple beauty. Basically, it's a simple beauty. You know, you still have the analog display, which is actually very, very refreshing. You know, in a world where everything is digitized and has a lot of tech, this is quite simple and it's practical. You know, the leather interior in here and the plastics in here feel tough and they feel like they could outlive you, you know. So
in
it's
400
very simple,
meters,
whereas when you move into something
left.
like the new Ranger, it's just that big screen and all the niceties and whatever. And obviously it appeals to certain people. But I think the average Toyota customer really loves the simplicity and the old school and the ruggedness of the brand. So I think it works. I am happy with it. I really do like the infotainment screen. Very easy to use.
In 200
I
meters,
really recommend them.
turn
They're quite
left.
easy to use. Although the graphics do look a bit dated, and I think when I get into the price, you'll understand why. It does feel a bit dated, but yeah, and everything's just well laid out. Very very simple, multifunction steering wheel. So I'm impressed with that. The JBL sound system in here, I tested it out in the Fortuner last year, and I was like, I was like, cut out the partnership, cut the cord with this partnership with JBL and get like partner up with Bose, because that is significantly better in all the cars that I've like. Bose bangs. Bose really does bang. But this one sounds a bit better. Like this one is improved. It's not too, it's loud, yeah, Rasane, but it doesn't hurt your ears. It doesn't necessarily hurt your ears. The bass is good, so I really do enjoy, and I love sound systems. I think you guys know now. Sound system, so I think the JBL sound system, I'm happy with it. I'm good with it. So let's get into the pricing. So the price for this one, as it is the flagship of the HiLux range, will set you back 900
in 400 meters. Keep right at the fork.
So just almost R1 million for a bakkie. I mean, Raptor and Ranger have already hit that mark. So I'm not too disappointed. I mean, cars are expensive. But is this price justified? So let's look at the monthly installment, right? Say you want to get the Legend RS. You take this car at 971,000 Rand, 900, 72 months. 13%
keep right at the fork.
Interest rate for 72 months, 13% interest rate and no deposit. You are looking to pay 19,603 per month for a bakkie. That is a lot of rack. That is a lot of money. I can't believe it. It's a lot of money. I mean, almost 20,000 Rand on a very industrial vehicle is, I don't think I'd take my 20,000 Rand there, but there surely are people who would. So I don't know. That's why I said let me just get into the pricing. So that's the pricing of this vehicle. So what is my full verdict? What do you guys, what can I say about the HiLux? The HiLux is good. It's an iconic bakkie. It's quite faultless. It's tried and tested. It's literally the definition of tried and tested. They know the formula. They've cracked the formula, and they're very happy with this car. And they just keep improving it. I do, however, think if you want something that's a bit more workhorse oriented, look a bit lower in the range, so you can get probably the GR spec or just the normal 2.8 GD6. You don't really need the RS variant, the Legend RS variant. You don't really need it, but it's all up to you. But I personally, with that amount of money, that 971,000 Rand, I mean, I still have a lot of love for that Isuzu Super Cab, that that D-Max Super Cab I drove. I think Gilly Sweet, so, but it's just not as comfortable as this. Would this car work for my lifestyle? Definitely. It's not even too bad on fuel. I mean, it's a bikie. That's why also when it comes to performance cars and bikies, if you're buying into these cars, guys, fuel economy should be the least of your worries. These things are guzzlers. They have big tanks. They have big engines. So, you're gonna be obangame and regular vena or saraga vena. I'm just saying. But it would work for my lifestyle. I think on a daily I could really daily it. I'd buy it and just drive it on a daily, run my errands, do the commute. I love the ride height. I love how high up it is. So I think it would work personally for me. I think I would really, really enjoy it. So yeah, full verdict on the Toyota HiLux Legend RS Roller Shutter. Let's give it a proper 7.5. Nah, but that's low. I'll give it an 8. I'll give it an 8. Just stay a little. Like, what more would you want, you know? So I think, yeah, it's worth considering. It's worth considering. There are many other rivals in the market, but this is also worth considering. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. I've been trying to be very consistent. I'm trying to find days, so I think I might upload on Sundays. So if you randomly see a notification on Maharabe Kusamagal, it's me bothering you, wanting your views. And don't forget to watch the ads, Erks. Don't forget to watch the ads. Happen now, I want to buy a MacBook and a camera. So the only way I can get all of that is through you guys. Watch the ads. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you so much, Buma Server, for all the love. And yeah, let's keep going. Shout out to Toyota for the legend. It's a legend. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.